Okay, so you're asking about inspiration and whether it can just be a feeling. And I would say that it's not just a feeling, because if it's just a feeling, it doesn't go anywhere. And it's a great experience, one likes to feel that thing, but if it doesn't translate into something, into some action, then it's just in your head. It's, it doesn't really do anything in the world. Maybe some people would argue that an energetic state within you can be picked up by other people and so have an influence on other people. And maybe there's something to that. I could buy that. But there's a responsibility that comes with inspiration, and that responsibility is to take that feeling, that great, wellspring of energy, and to turn it into something, whether it's movement or painting or...
Do you have an actual example of when that happened in your life?
Sure. Recently I've been working on sculpture, and I had a very specific experience. I'm a carpenter by trade, and I had a big pile of lath from a wall that had been demolished that was just going to go to the dump. And it was kind of in the way and kind of annoying, this big pile, and thinking that I had to deal with it. And then looking at the lath, actually kind of spacing out at the lath, I had, on a very bright day, so there was kind of this bright pile of lath, I had a retinal after image, which is when you look at something very bright, it leaves kind of a mark on your retina. So when you turn away, you still see that shape. So I had the experience of of the lath in a three-dimensional lattice thing, and immediately it put me in the mind of a sculpture, of a three-dimensional piece. And I ended up taking all the lath to my yard in Oakland and started playing with it, and now I've 3/4 of the way to an installation based on that. So, just having a cool idea, seeing something and thinking, oh wow, I could do that, and not doing anything, it's, I don't know, it's sort of not satisfying in the end. Even though it feels really good to have that feeling, it feels even better and does more good to make something.
Yeah, I wonder about that in terms of, you can have these feelings, and you get that energy, oh, I got this idea, and this is great, and you're full of energy.
Yeah.
And what's the effect of not following through on it, at least trying to work with it? That if you try it, that it's like it'll stimulate further inspiration down the road.
Well, it's a dialogue, it's because you have an experience which inspires you to do something, and then you do something, and then you're having another experience. It's like another voice. So you create something, and then you see it, and it starts to talk to you, and then you think of something else, and it sort of perpetuates itself. Whereas if you just have the idea and you don't really do anything, you're kind of teaching yourself not to take the next step. So, and I believe as far as teaching goes, that the best teaching is by example. It's the most useful. So showing people that you can have these ideas and great conversations, and then doing something with it is a great example, rather than the specifics of what you should do or what you could do. It's just that you are doing.